When I started the show, I wanted to talk about video games that have been kind of forgotten because they've been assumed to be bad games. But the game we're going to be talking about today is kind of new. But it was so disastrous, so bad for the game developer that it put him into relative hiding, and the game itself was pulled off the App Store where it was released. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about Flappy Bird. Let's find the positives. This game is really marked as one of the worst games ever made, and it only really happened because it became super popular and everybody just tended to hate it because of that. Is it really that bad of a game? One aspect that a lot of really bad video games tend to share are terrible controls. See, you just tap the screen, or you press a space bar, or you press the mouse button. Any way you go about it, it's got a one button input. It's fairly simple. And simple means, usually, easier to understand, makes a better game. Positive number one for Flappy Bird? It's got some simple controls. A lot of people tend to look at this game and see the graphics and say,
"It's just a ripoff of Super Mario Brothers. I don't like it. Nintendo should sue."
Kind of like that. Honestly, the graphics are obviously influenced by Super Mario Bros., but does that mean that that's a bad thing? No. The graphics are kind of clear and easy to understand. When you look at the game, you know exactly what you're supposed to do just by looking at it, and that makes it kind of good. So, positive number two, clear graphics. There are a bunch of games out there that require you to learn how to play a game by playing some kind of tutorial mission, or maybe trying to figure out how to play a game by reading the manual. This is a game where you kind of don't need any of that. It's so easy to understand that you can just start playing right away. And honestly, that's a very good thing. Think about it. Tetris is an easy concept to understand. You have a bunch of blocks, you lay them down, eliminate some lines, and keep on going, and the game gets faster and faster. This game's kind of the same way, only the speed doesn't ramp up. It just has a very difficult premise of trying to avoid pipes. That's it. It's kind of easy, and it makes the game really enjoyable to go back and play again and again because you want to try and master it. You want to get farther in the game. And that makes it a really good thing. So, positive number three, it may be simple gameplay, but it's easy to understand. I don't understand why everyone's so upset. It's free. It's not like you wasted money to play. I mean, even 99 cents, I think that's too much to ask for a game like this. But the fact that it's free kind of really, I don't know, makes things easier to swallow. It's a fantastic experience if you're into that kind of gameplay. Positive number four, and a positive that everybody should really take a look at nice and hard, this game is free. Flappy Bird is an addictive game. A lot of people played it, and it was one of the biggest games on iOS and the Google Play Store when it came out. And why? Well, hell, it was simple. It was free. Anyone could pick it up. Anyone could have an opinion about it. Other games that have come out recently, like Titanfall, you can't do that because there's a pay barrier and not everyone can get into the game. But Flappy Bird, well, it was just easy to get a hold of, and everyone pretty much played it. That's a mark of quality in my book. I still don't like the game though. Seriously, let's just get that out of the way. I just can't get past the seventh pipe.
You can't get past the seventh pipe, Shane. Haha! Send your high scores to Shane and show him how much better you are at life.